Hey, Hound Dogs, I'm David Hankins.
I'm Paul Hankins.
I'm Trevor Hankins.
And you're on the air with Power Squared. September 24th is going to be a big day for SRCC Press because we have two issues coming out. On that day. There's going to be the 7th issue of The Blade of Miracles and the 26th issue of Power Squared. So we're going to talk about The Blade of Miracles first. And this is called Vivian, am I right?
Yes.
Okay. All right. And so you want to tell us a little bit about issue 7?
Spoilers, if you haven't read the first 6 issues, I don't know what to tell you. If you haven't read those issues yet, you stop and read those before proceeding further. I felt that after King Ban's death, I felt like there needed to be sort of a breather at this point in the story, and I thought since they're in like a castle, what better place to have that than bathhouse?
Right.
Also sort of fulfills the, as far as I know, you don't see it that much in anime anymore, like the obligatory hot springs episode. Well, there was one in Overlord.
Okay.
Yeah.
Important. Okay. Yeah.
Alternatively, the obligatory beach episode.
Okay. So this is your hot tub episode.
Yeah, the hot springs episode.
So this is just a chance for them to kind of take a breather between adventures.
Yes.
Okay.
Despite that, there is still some plot advancement.
Okay. So you want to talk about the creative process of putting this issue together, or is it just sort of like one issue after another for you?
When I was planning out the story, I had already planned for there to be a breather at this point in the plot. There was a plan for another one at some point, but I didn't know how to work that in, so I cut it.
Okay.
And just got it down to the bathhouse bit.
Okay. So who is all in this issue?
It's mainly Jack, Lancelot, and Lady of the Lake, who, as the name of the issue suggests, her name is revealed to be Vivian.
Okay.
The spelling I went with is one of multiple correct spellings. Vivian is canonically or at least a name for the Lady of the Lake in Arthurian lore.
Okay. Spelled that way.
Yeah, it's a correct spelling.
Yeah, no, it's a little, I'll say, old way of spelling it, which is fine because this is an old, story taking place in the days of yore.
Yes.
It has that. It's interesting spelling for it. And
Yes.
It's Vivienne.
Yes.
So of course I've had her type that many times, but that's sort of it is the right spelling. It just sort of sounds it just looks older. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. You edited this issue. Is there anything you remember about editing it?
I don't remember too much about editing it, but I think I did some dialogue assistance here.
Okay.
And maybe I forget if I also had any art suggestions.
I tried to make like all the exposition sound natural.
Okay.
Yeah. Like I said, sounding just like straight, like text, if you will,
Yeah.
like how someone would actually be saying it.
Yeah. So Lady of the Lake has always been in the story.
Yes.
And this is sort of a more, I'll say, personal view of her. And she's
There it expands more on her character.
okay. That's kind of I don't think a lot of people have done that with the Lady of the Lake. She's just sort of this mythic thing in the background.
Yes.
Here's the sword. So it's kind of interesting. You've taken that on to try to give her a little
I feel like I feel like I could have done this a little better, but she was supposed to be sort of a guide character.
Right.
I think I mentioned that previously.
Mhm.
But yeah, I wanted to give her a little more depth than just that.
No, she's I'll say more a main character in your story than probably she is in the Arthurian legend.
Yes.
Okay.
Or at least in some other interpretations of Arthurian
Right.
legend.
Right. I mean, again, I just know her as here's the sword.
Yeah.
All right. Is there anything else you want to tell us about the issue?
Because it's a bathhouse, there's lots of nudity in it.
Okay.
It's featureless.
No, but you know that Vivian's a woman.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Are you worried that that'll change the age of the appropriateness, or?
Well, let's consider that in Zootopia there was that nudist colony.
Uh-huh.
It was all featureless nudity, so
Right.
it was okay for
Okay.
general audience.
All right.
Yes.
No, and there's nothing explicit about it.
No.
Before this podcast, there's something I was thinking about with there being some sort of like introspection at this point. I think the man is done from something from like there was this one scene from One Piece that stuck with me in the Drum Island arc as part of Chopper's backstory.
Oh, yeah.
Chopper is a reindeer who ate the human fruit.
Okay.
So he can take on a more human-like form.
Or in between.
Yes. And Chopper is also the
The ship, the Straw Hat's doctor.
yes.
Okay.
He
He learned from the best.
yes. Chopper learned from his character, Dr. Hiraluk. There was a lengthy flashback. Part of it, there's some context to give. Dr. Hiraluk first met Chopper. Chopper was, he tried to blend in with humans while in his human form, but he was being treated more like a monster. And Chopper initially thought Hiraluk was going to treat him the same way, but there's in one scene, Hiraluk gains Chopper's trust by taking off all of his clothes to show that he meant him no harm.
Okay. That's one way of doing it. Are you trying to sort of acknowledge that in the story?
Kind of.
Okay.
It's kind of more like, it's more, kind of like the characters don't have anything to hide.
Right. Okay. All right. Is there any sort of relationship developing between Jack and Vivian? Or are they strictly just platonic friends?
It's strictly platonic. As he's more romantic towards Guinevere.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. We haven't seen her in a while.
No.
Okay. All right.
That doesn't mean we won't see her
No,
again.
I'm just keeping up with the story. All right. Anything else you want to add?
Aside from, like, as I said before, there's actually some major story development in here. After that is when the story starts to, like, ramp up.
Okay. You talked about this. This is a number 7 of a 12-part.
Yes.
Have you thought about like a trade for the first 6, or?
I do plan to trade. I'm trying to decide whether or not the first one should be like the first 6 or the first 7. I didn't know which way would be more awkward.
Right. Well, if it's 12, 6 seems like a good kind of place to. But
Yeah, that's
It seems more natural to go half and half.
yeah,
that's what I was thinking.
and then have a golden all of it together.
Yes.
That is actually my plan. I just haven't I still need to come up with like covers for those. But
Okay. All right. Well, but that's all part of the creative process.
yes.
So the next thing. All right.
Yeah, so now we're going to talk with Julia about Power Squared number 26.
She was the artist on that.
Yes. So, transition.
Hey, Hound Dogs. I'm David Hankins,
I'm Paul Hankins. I'm Trevor Hankins.
And I'm Julia Canon.
and you're on the air with Power Squared. So we were talking about issues coming out for SRCC Press, and we talked earlier about Blade of Miracles number 7,
Yes.
and now we're going to talk about Power Squared number 26, which has, for some reason, been a hard issue to get out the door. We had so far we have 2 publishing platforms, one of which is Artithmeric and one is Kablam. And I sent the proofs to Kablam like in August. I still haven't gotten them back because 27 failed or something. And then we discovered after we got this proof that there was a flip in the dialogue,
Yeah.
and which we've fixed.
Yeah.
And then I'm trying to get another. I can't order another proof through Kablam until the first one comes through. And Artithmeric was easy to change, but Kablam had an idea about this white border that it was. Jen Gregory thought it was too big, and so she made it black, which I liked. So the issue I sent you was black, and when it comes out, it will have a black border. Which I think it'll be. I think it looks good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that's the little hard story. So hopefully it'll be out most places on the 24th, just not every place on the 24th.
Let's go.
Yeah. This was called The Great Escape, and it's Dr. Atlas has been, Mocha apprehended him at the end of Mocha and Raven.
Yeah.
And gave him to some yokai, and he's now in yokai prison or whatever.
Gosh, what a loser. No, I'm kidding. I'm sorry.
So
I'm
there's
sorry.
that's fine. So Mocha and the boys are only really in it at the very, very beginning of the story. And the one review we had sort of criticized it for that, but it was sort of trying to, I think, kind of make the universe a little bigger,
Yeah.
not just revolve totally around Marty and Eli and Mocha.
Yeah.
So the idea was to introduce more yokai into the story
Yes.
and to have him get out of yokai prison.
Yeah.
Like, in order to, like, it's like, on one hand, yes, he deserves to be in prison, but in order for us to have a story, he needs to get out of prison.
Yes.
Yeah.
How do we do that?
Yes. 'Cause, yeah, otherwise it's sort of, you have to have the villain come back somehow.
Yeah.
And they're like, you can't
Marty
keep,
and Eli have a happy ending, guys. We can go home. No.
I like the idea is you can't keep a bad man down. But, anyway, any thoughts about the issue?
That lettering mistake, to be fair, there was like a bunch of like different yokai to keep track of because the names are all in Japanese. I don't remember what all of them are.
Part of the reason you do a proof is to find things like that. It's the last chance to look at it before it goes out.
Yeah.
So the fact we caught it was no big deal. I didn't even consider for a while delaying the whole thing for a month. I thought, well, that's kind of silly over a flipped thing that could be fixed pretty easily.
And I did.
Yes, and it's been fixed. It's just not available.
Was it just like more of like a queue thing to why it took a while for it to get approved after the edit or something?
It's okay. I submitted 26 and 27 at the same time, trying to get ahead of the game.
Yeah.
Because it's a quick turnaround and say, here's this issue, now go sell it. You know, they need a little transition time. And unbeknownst to me, 27 failed the upload.
Yeah.
So I didn't know that. So I was sort of like checking in, like, what's going on? And, oh, it failed. It was like, okay, that was like 3 weeks ago or whatever. So I put up a new 27, and apparently went through, and I've asked about how we can get this thing out, and they have not responded back.
Okay.
So I'm just going to say that it'll be available through Art of Merrick. It'll be available different ways. It just won't be available there right away.
Yeah.
At some point it will be.
Time zones, everybody. That's what I think.
So, yeah, I like the issue, personally.
Right.
I like the shadow. I like the shadowing that. Wait, was that me? I like the shadowing there for this one, like just like the ominous of like, just Dr. Alice in color, and then just the rest of the yokai just like black and white.
Yeah.
Yeah. You did not color this one.
No, yeah, I know. Like I'm just saying, like I like the way like Jen kind of like incorporated that one.
Yeah. Yeah. Some of it's really dark.
Well, it is. Well, in that case,
It is an ominous space. Ominous.
But no, I thought it was kind of a branching out, and I'm going to put out 27, which was the last one you drew, next year, because I think we're kind of having some production problems. So 27, which has nobody in it. None of the boys, none of the villains. It's it's around Billy O'Shea and
Yeah.
Raven.
Yeah.
Hey.
It's just this, and that'll come out next year. But I kind of like the idea that these are different issues.
Yeah.
One was centric to Marty and Eli separately. One is they're not even really in it, and the next one is a whole different group of people.
Yeah.
It's basically kind of like, you know how like some animes, like a good example of it is just because I was just watching it earlier, Horimiya. It's like, it's basically like starring this one couple, but then they have like a bunch of other students that are kind of like the B teams or C teams of the series. It kind of shows, it's like in the same way of like you're making The Great Escape to show like the world is a lot bigger than just these two boys. It's an actual like state like thing. It's like words.
Yes.
It's like it's more than just that. It's more than just them and like their friend. Like it's like you get a more of a feel of like what goes on with also like Marty and Eli's friends, enemies, acquaintances, family, dog. I don't know.
Yeah. We're trying to expand a little bit. I mean, a couple issues ago, introduced the parents for the first time.
Yeah.
So I like the idea that it's again, it's trying to expand the universe away from just being Marty,
Just them.
Eli, and Mocha centric.
Basically, just like it's nice to see them not die every other issue. Let's look at another Stilaba.
Yeah.
And you never know, maybe Raven and Billy will become their own little thing. I don't know. But I just thought it was kind of fun to sort of expand that out. What?
I will say though, in The Great Escape, like just working with that one, I did like. Was that the issue where we had a bit of a confusion, like in terms of like, for one of the yokai, what the character design was?
Probably.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. So I remember, I believe it was for. I think it was for the Inugami. I think.
Right.
Yeah, we were like, I was like sketching it out, and you're just like, who is this guy? He looks like like so and so, and I'm just like, that's the character.
Oh, actually, it was.
like, yeah.
It's the guy.
Yeah, I got so confused. They're like, well, yeah, let's make it the Inugami from so and so, and I'm like, okay, and then you're just like, who is this? I'm like,
No, I was asking who this guy was.
I tried my best to, yeah.
But I was like, oh
to
yeah.
feel like,
You drew the way I described him. I was just like, oh, who is this?
wait, who is that? Huh?
He said the same described him. Oh, okay, yeah, you're right.
No, it's more of the way you described him. Like, okay, you're not inherently wrong, but that's the thing you told me to draw. I can try something else if you want.
And we went with what you did.
Let's go.
Yeah,
That was just a funny moment.
Yeah, well, it's kind of the part of the creative process if you're, collaborating as you find out things. Yeah, so Dr. Atlas is he's sort of the star of this, isn't he?
Yeah.
And we find out he's kind of a real mean guy.
Yeah.
So you have to read the issue to understand that. But so we have like kind of, this be the third one shot basically we've done.
Yeah.
I guess they kind of keep the story going, but they're very self-contained, I guess.
Yeah.
That was a conversation stopper.
Wait, so one shot. So one was Kirby, right? And then one was.
We've done but that was about Kirby, and it still involved the boys a lot. But
Oh, gotcha.
and
Okay.
it moved, the villains forward. Because we'd had a generic villain in the right.
Yeah.
And I forgot who came up with this blonde guy. Okay, he'll be a villain, and we had to like bring him in, so that Kirby helped us bring that guy into it.
Yeah.
It's like, how do we bring in conflict? Hear me out. A blonde man.
He was just like this generic character we found, right? It was a picture, and we said, draw him. Yeah, and I like the fact though that in the first issue, you see all the villains that come up pretty much in the first 5 or 6 issues are all there.
Yeah.
So I think that was kind of a cool little planting things for the future. But you have to read the first issue.
Yeah.
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 But yeah, I think it's pretty cool. Any other thoughts?
I just think it's like cool. I think just mainly because like it's like the sketches and the line works I did. It's just like really cool to like see it like in physical form after like a year of, I guess, like handing it over to you guys.
Yeah.
Like it's always like it's one of those moments where like I do remember, like, real talk, I do remember working on these issues and these pages, but always seeing it in physical form and actually like being it all bind together. I'm just like, oh wow, it's like a weird surreal feeling of like, oh cool, this is actually a physical form. It's not just it's not just a bunch of zeros and ones anymore. It's like
Yeah.
that's literally just what computers are. They're zeros and ones.
That's how I felt when I first saw first issue of my comic physically.
You're like, oh, this is real.
Yes.
Yeah. No, yeah. It's kind of, I mean, it's sort of, the idea when it gets published or released.
Yeah.
It's like, it's kind of a cool thing, but yeah. I don't know. I think this was a very interesting set of issues that we worked on.
Yeah.
So.
I'm not sure I have anything more to add.
Okay. So just as summation, 26 and The Weight of Miracles number 7, Vivian, will be available through the campus store at powersquaredcomicbook.com in both physical and digital formats.
Yes.
Available on the 24th.
Yes.
So just want to make sure we get a little pitch in there for that.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
So, if you're watching this on YouTube and you like this, leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more. And if you're looking for a silent fidget toy, use our affiliate code Marty and Eli to save 10% off your purchase at getono.com.
All right. So
Comment Inugami if you've made it this far.
All right. So until next time, I'm David Hankins.
I'm Paul Hankins. I'm Trevor Hankins.
And I'm Julia Canon.
And you've been on the air with Power Squared. Bye.